Okay. So from the Ugandan perspective, one thing I can say is that crypto has enabled and blockchain has enabled, and someone else mentioned it, is the fact that it is opening up opportunities like never before. One of the things that a lot of people see me coming to Nigeria a lot, and they wonder, why are you going to Nigeria? That's so random. And I tell them, I started my company in Uganda, targeting Ugandans. But when we launched our product, before I knew it, my biggest market became Nigeria. And the first time we transacted more than $10 million was because of the Nigerian market. And we have constantly, continually grown ever since then. And one of the things that it opened my eyes was the fact that the blockchain allows you to tap into economies that you previously couldn't because of the real-time settlement, right? And when you combine that with the increased internet penetration, then new types of opportunities open up. We are mainly a crypto exchange and an OTC desk, which means we deal a lot with P2P traders. And when the CBN ban was announced in Nigeria, we were just getting started, and we started asking ourselves, why are certain traders in our community trading large volumes with Nigerians? And when we asked ourselves that question, we realized that Nigerians were buying crypto from Uganda because Uganda was cheaper. It was cheaper to buy crypto because of the dollar arbitrage. And that was very interesting. It made me realize that Nigerians were using WhatsApp or messaging apps to find out information, and then use fintech apps to settle people in Uganda, and then use blockchain apps to finalize the transaction, which means Nigerians were tapping into the Ugandan economy in a way that they could not do previously. And this is there in every other situation. That is finance. You find that there are some influencers in Uganda who have content and are targeting certain communities, NFT communities. Most of their viewers are in Nigeria, right? So this is not only if you're a crypto trader, you can be an influencer, you can be a marketer, you can be a designer. You're Nigerian and you find your designs work for people in South Africa. So I tell people, look, don't limit yourself. These technologies are here to open up economies in ways like never before. And that, combined with the fact that I've been in business for a long time. Before I entered crypto, I was doing mobile money. Mobile money is fintech, very big in East Africa, where you use your phone to transact. And the reason why it was big in East Africa is because of the local conditions. I see a lot of people trying to do things that do not make sense in their local communities. I tell people you have to be very realistic with where you are and what is around you while you're building your product. I always have to tell people in Uganda is a border economy. I don't know if you know border here, Okada, the bikes.
Yeah.
We have a venture firm in part of the group, and so I get a lot of proposals. And some of these proposals, I see someone trying to build the next WhatsApp or the next Facebook. And I'm like, bro, we're not in Silicon Valley. It's not going to, we're border. 80% of people don't even have smartphone. Uganda has an electricity penetration of 30%. Where are you going to get these customers, you know? So when I was building my exchange, before we even built the actual exchange, we were doing P2P on WhatsApp. You know, we built $1 million business on WhatsApp just doing P2P. Then the technology followed after. So I was using what was there in front of me. No funding. I tried, let me launch a coin. By the time our coin got ready, the market was crashing. I was like, you know? So being realistic, like Anne said, there are too many PhDs here. But those PhDs don't make sense on the ground. You find someone has a PhD in zoology. Where are the zoos? Who is going to hire you? Maybe you want to put a zoo on the blockchain. I don't know. So realism, we have to be very realistic with what is on the ground. What does your community actually want and need? And when you make that connection, that's when you actually start building communities. So you find that people who actually have things, like for example, Tony's business, Crypto Plus TV, people want to find out what is crypto about, what is blockchain about. When you go to conferences, you find the panel section, if it's just a general fintech conference, the panel section of crypto is always full because people are wondering, what is this thing? So he has found product market fit, you know? And once you do that and actually build with that in mind, then you'll find that you will have a much easier entry into whatever you're trying to produce.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So,